Air crashes are tragic. Every country prays it does not happen in its airspace. It is not only that lives are consumed, which is the saddest part, but also it diminishes the goodwill of the country, the airline, and the aviation industry. It also leads to increase in aircraft insurance premium and ups the country's risk status. So there are always concerted efforts by the Civil Aviation Authority, airlines, airspace managers, and others to ensure that the country retains good safety record.
My name is Kudirat Bello, and I'm the cabin services manager in Aero Contractors. I started my flying career with Cabo Airline in 1995, and I spent 5 years there. And I joined Albarca Airline and spent another 5 years, and I joined Aero Contractors in 2006. And since then, I've been with Aero Contractors. When I joined Aero Contractors in 2006, before that, from outside, it has always been my dream to join Aero Contractors because of their unique way of operation, anyway. When I joined them as an ordinary cabin crew, even though I was an instructor from my former airline. And I've noticed that the money they're offering me that they pay is even more than what I used to collect as an instructor from my former airline. So I decided to just come in as an ordinary crew member. I had it at the back of my mind that, well, when they see my potential, they might have a change of mind. And that was exactly what happened. After 6 months, I was told to lead flight fine. Then after some few months, I was told to join as instructor, a cabin instructor. Then they knew then that I had a license as a cabin instructor. And since then I've been instructing as cabin instructor. They later approached me to be cabin services supervisor. Then from there to cabin services manager. You see, like I told you earlier on, it has always been my dream to join Aero Contractors from what we've been hearing from outside. And when I get to join them as one of the stars, I got to notice that yes, Aero Contractors have a lot to be envied, like maintenance culture. Yeah, which is some things that other airlines would like to cut corners. Aero Contractors should not do that. Even if it's an ordinary reading light that had issue on board an aircraft, they don't mind to grant that flight because you always have the safety of their existing passengers at heart. And not only that, their unique service on board is also impressive. And that's what makes them different from other airlines. We have our unique way of attending to our esteemed passengers because we have it at the back of our mind that we are ready to give them great, good, exceptional services that makes Aero Contractors, stand out from other airlines. Yes, we devise a means of combating issues on board. We make sure we report any safety issue to our technical department who work 24/7, and we make sure that whatever we're giving our passenger, even before COVID, our services, we make sure it's fine, it's great compared to what other airlines offers, And after COVID, that we don't even have to give them something to eat on board. We make sure that even when they're going down, we give them little thing, of Aero to remind them of our great service. It's a mixed feeling. I will tell you that. Mixed feeling in the sense that we have loyal passengers that sees us still at the top because they know Aero, they've flown with Aero over years. They know what can make us delay flights, what can make us cancel flights. So even when you find some of them on board, they will be the one to start pacifying all the passengers. Oh, look, relax. I trust Aero Contractor. For them to cancel flight, for them to delay flight, there must be a good reason behind that, And no airline, I repeat, we want to cancel flights, we want to delay flights, because while they do that, they lose money and they lose passengers. I wouldn't want that for a great airline. So because of that, we believe the public will have mixed feeling about us, because some will still not understand why we cancel flight, why we delay flight. Even for the little as Harmattan season, that people gets to know that during Harmattan, flight gets to cancel, flight gets to delay, but they still don't want to understand, because they're always desperate to get to the destination, and we want to take them there safely. So in other words, if it requires canceling the flight or moving the flight, shifting the flight, or delaying the flight, we will do that for us to take them safely to their destination. But even though they won't get to understand, but when we take them there safe and sound, when they get to their houses, when they sit back and look at the activities of the day, they will know that yes, we don't compromise training, because everything is related to safety. And I told you earlier on, and I will still repeat it, that Aero have this safety culture. All right? Because training, when you don't train staff, you don't expect the best out of them. Right? But when you train and retrain, it limits the rate at which accidents happen in the aviation industry. So training is very important for crew member especially. So we do series of training for our crew member. We do safety training, we do recurrent training, we do initial training, we do the recurrent training happens on a yearly basis. But aside that, there are other trainings we do that doesn't require us to wait until the end of the year before we do the training. We do management training, we do leadership training, we do all sorts of trainings. We just try to get our crew busy, so that to remind them that the profession they've chosen requires them to be very, very situationally aware. Aero contractors have your best interest at heart. I said earlier that we have maintenance culture. All this is done to ensure your safety. In Aero contractors, our ex-team passengers come first. You know, we want to take them safely from point A to point B. Even when you experience cancellation, be rest assured that there's a good reason behind that. If you experience flight delay, be rest assured there's a good reason behind that. Because all we want to do is to just keep you safe, so that you can come next time to patronize us. Don't see every delay, every cancellation as carelessness of the airline. No airline will want to put machine down and lose money. No, we don't want to do that, and we don't want to lose you, our extreme passengers, as well. So please, come one, come all, come fly Aero, the most reliable way to fly. Your safety is our priority.
Currently, we had a session with some children on the plane. It was mind-blowing. I mean, the children had fun, even their parents, everybody was, it was amazing. Everybody was just there, you know, we're dancing, it was live. I mean, the airborne, I mean, 32,000 feet above mid-sea level was mind-blowing, I must say.
When it comes to Aero contractor, you have reliability, we have efficiency, we have competency, safety is our watchword, and since we started, there has been no air disaster, no accident. It shows you that it's a very positive and good brand that has been in existence. And you know, we are still going further, we are going further, and we are still keep going and going. You know, when it comes to cabin, that is where you see the professionalism of our crew members. You know, we really impact. In fact, this season alone, you know, it's always our customs to, you know, touch the right spots of our customers. You know, the children, most especially the kids. You know, you have to make them, you know, belonging to fly with Aero anytime, even during the, you know, school seasons, you know, going back to schools.
When they fly with Aero contractors, it's always fun, and also we ensure their safety. We want to know that we appreciate them over the year.